Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Sound Goblin Gaming's Thursday gaming stream as we continue and most definitely finish the Magic User playthrough of Quest for Glory 1, So You Want to Be a Hero. I am, as always, the Krampus.
I'm Shiv.
And I'm Vincent.
Alright. When last we left, we were gearing up for some epic confrontations and trying to level a couple key spells. We were trying to get Fetch to 40, and we were trying to get Flame Dart as high as we could. So, I've noticed a few things about this game, and allow me to vent my frustrations for the past week regarding Quest for Glory onto our audience. So, you can only train a skill if you have a valid target to use the skill on. If you're just, clicking it in the field here, it's not going to raise the ability. This is not a problem for Flame Dart, because in addition to using it in combat with monsters, there are multiple places we can just practice Flame Dart, like the archery target.
Yeah.
There is only one place in the game you can train Fetch, and that is by playing Mage's Maze. So, this would have been a problem if not for the other thing that I found. So first off, I went around and did a bunch of monster hunting and farming and stuff like that. So just to show off, our Flame Spell Dart is 54, and if we go to our stats here, we're a fairly beefy caster. We got 68 magic points, we got 58 health. Our weapon use is kind of but we don't care about weapon use at this point. We're a magic user. We're up to the point where a fireball can 2 or 3 hit goblins. And when you go to the goblin camp, if you keep going multiple times in succession, it will summon one more goblin than it did the last time, up to 7, I want to say. Every time you kill a goblin in there, there's a random dice roll as to which goblin you killed, because there are 7 predetermined corpse spots on that thing. One of the goblins is worth nothing. One of the goblins you get, which is a pretty sure thing when you start getting multiple goblins, is the winner of last night's poker game who drops 35 silver. And everyone in between. So, in addition to all of that, we have 3 mana potions. We have 2 healing potions from when we turned in the Trollbeard. And a vigor potion. So the other thing I learned is that the thing we needed the fetch spell for, it's bugged.
Bugged, you say?
No, this is not bugged. One second. Combat. Away with thee. I'm a mighty spellcaster. Fuck you. 18 silver coins. Okay. So, this is the ogre. There are 2 ways of getting past the ogre. We can either cast the calm spell, in which case the monsters on the screen stop moving, and this works on the ogre, or we can fight him. We didn't become a wizard to respect nature, so...
That's much is true.
And now the ogre is dead. I'll wrestle around in the ogre's body. He's carrying a treasure chest. And if we use the open spell, and we wait, and wait. There we go. 1 gold and 43 silver.
And a box.
Ogre is loaded.
We don't need the box. Now, is the bear. The second of the 3 deadly challenges. Again, there are 2 ways around this. The mage can just cast Calm. Or, what is actually worth more points, because this is bugged, is by throwing in a ration. There's no physical sign that you have done the correct thing, but the text box there says that the bear has been placated, and now you are allowed to just walk past.
Hooray.
Let's save here real quick. Okay. So, here is what we were gearing up the fetch spell for. And here is where the bug is. So, this is a dark cave, and this is a spooky kobold. And the spooky kobold has a key around his neck. A 40 in fetch guarantees that it's successful, but you can still fetch it successfully, or have a high chance to do it, as long as you have, like, 35. So, we've successfully gotten the kobold's key the way the game intended you to get the kobold's key, which is to grab it with the fetch spell. And we have gotten 4 points for doing that. However, if you were, say, going for the maximum point run, this is not... You have to do the fetch, then we have to intentionally trigger the fight. Because you're supposed to get a big bounty of points for grabbing the key and then leaving, but most of the points are still tied to the kobold. It's very hard to get him to trigger his actual, like, facial animation in the game, but he's got big yellow eyes, and it's mentioned that he's been in the dark cave for so long, he's probably not accustomed to light. Well, we did pick up Erasmus's Razzle Dazzle, which then blinds him and allows us to just throw fireballs at him once I drink a magic potion. He managed to get off Reflect. This is one of the problems.
Oh.
The wizard duel is not a fight in the traditional, like, sense. It's just clicking on him with various spells. And so... we're going to lose that one pretty handily, so unfortunately, we have to do this again. Now, I'm fairly certain that the RNG in this game is based on a seed from your save. So, as long as you're able to do it once, you're able to do it every time on the random dice roll, because we have, well, not 37. Alright. Come at me, kobold. Get him while he's waking up. Blind him. Use magic. Kobold Wizard! First off, we're going to drink the mana potion first. Then we are going to cast Fetch. Nail the fireball. Flash him in the eyes. Go for the eyes, boo. Oops. And we have defeated the kobold. Huzzah and hooray.
Hooray.
That was what it did.
Alright.
Yep. And now these darts.
Mushrooms.
Mushrooms.
But that's not the real trick here. The real trick Haha! There was a chest here. 10 gold and 60 silver coins. If you don't open it the proper way, it explodes. If you do open it the proper way for a magic user, it explodes, but you're not close to it, so you don't take damage.
Ah.
Okay. Now that we have the key, you can use it on the bear's shackles. He turns into a person. And this, to no surprise, is Bernard von Spielberg,
Oh.
who is an insufferable prick. Disney has lied to me. Being turned into a bear teaches you nothing. Okay.
On the other hand, at least he's accomplished for himself. He somehow got the title of Baronet, which is a completely separate, unrelated title to Baron. Well, it's a lesser title, but you get the point.
Now we are trapped in the bear cave. Because the hero can't go right. Hero. Hero.
I'm confounded by some of the decisions of this game, including but not limited to how the hell you even leave a screen.
I'm reasonably certain it's just... there we go. Okay. So they defeated the ogre. And with that, 1/4 of the prophecy is done. There's Purplesaurus. I don't want to deal with Purplesaurus. That one joke is going to haunt me for the rest of my days, and I don't know why. I got the brain rot. Okay. So, now that we have freed the Baron's son, we go up here, and go back to this place. Here's the Swordmaster. I learned that the magic user will see him, but he will not talk to anyone unless they have the parry skill.
Ah.
So you can never train with the Weapon Master. We are awaited in the Great Hall. Behold, Steven von Spielberg.
Ah, truly, a man who enjoys making sure that his cookies are properly dusted.
Yes, I did just defeat the dangerous kobold magic user. I do like how we've established that there is a very clear and distinct line between magic user and wizard.
In fairness, that was actually a separate thing in, I think, OD&D.
Hero of Spielberg. That's literally all we've ever wanted. Well, hero. We don't be the hero of anybody, really, but... So yeah, we actually get the reward they posted back in the... when we saw it in the first chapter in the Adventurers Guild. We get 50 gold.
Hooray.
Yeah, stop pissing off Baba Yaga.
Yeah, that never ends well.
I have attempted everything in my power to get her to go away. I yelled go away at her. I begged go away at her. I threw bags of money at Baba Yaga. And she made the little bags of money have chicken feet and follow me around. Ah, Yorick, a man of infinite jest. Yeah, there you go. You knew you were going to get it at some point in the game.
Yeah. It's fine. We'll find a skull later.
Yeah. And yeah, we've heard the prophecy before, but he just lays it out again here. Comes a hero from the east, free the man from the beast, bring the child from out the band, drive the cursor from the land. So it's fairly easy to guess what the next two things we need to do are. What kind of fortress? The far south valley. We have not gone to the fortress yet. But it's the one place in the map we have left to go.
Well, then, by all means.
Yes. We just need to trigger the ability to actually leave. I think we have to go through all of his dialogue options first.
What we're saying is wait for the Baron to finish talking.
Yep, there we go. Wait outside, show you your quarters. We'll see you at supper later. And we fast forward to time.
Right.
So we're fast forwarded back to morning. So no matter what time we did the whole escapade with the kobold, we have a fresh day ahead of us. All right.
Right. So let's go fireball a bunch of bandits.
Let's go fireball a bunch of bandits. Let's not open up the Xbox app. Brigands. Alright. Out of town. No, it's over here, alright. Goblin we don't care about.
I'm amazed at his hero's ability to design or to use various different ways of moving you or moving characters in video games and design them bad almost as a joke. If I remember, the King's Quest ones were basically on-off forward movement keys.
The SCA ones, yes. The VGAs had point-and-click movement like this.
I'm not sure if that's better. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure that isn't better. Especially the Beanstalk.
I genuinely prefer it, too. Alright, look. I'm not afraid of you all. Who wants it first? Okay. Yeah. So
Well,
you unfortunately cannot fight the bandits on the cliff.
I'm pretty sure you'd run out of MP anyways.
Yeah. Run out of MP, and unfortunately, you don't have a way of dealing with the tree trunk in the middle of the road. So if we come back here to town, now that we have taken care of the bear and talked to the king, a new event flag is triggered. I need to do something first, though. Hey, buddy. I've literally not had to talk to you since this whole thing started. Need an extra ration. Hey, remember where we found that first note? There's another note. Meet me at the archery range as soon as possible. Urgent. Well, we know where the archery range is.
Ah, we do know the archery range, but will the game allow us to navigate there?
The answer may surprise you. Okay. So, there is a very specific thing we have to do here regarding the archery range. And that is to not come at it from the wrong side.
That sounds like the dumbest way to make something infuriatingly frustrating.
There's an actual reason for it, and we will see that as we come over here. When does that trigger? We might be early for it. Oh, okay. Time. Day is dawning. Rest for 60 minutes. Yeah, you can see the way that the archery range is laid out. If you come here and they're having the meeting, they can see you if you come from the left side. If you come from the middle, you're interrupting the meeting. But here, you're behind an actual wall.
That at least makes a modicum of sense.
Yeah.
Well, it was like a pastime action.
There is a pastime action, but you actually have to, like, recharge in between uses of it. It won't let you just spam the timer. Da-da-da, yeah, da-da-da.
It's still midday.
No. It was mid-morning last time. Midday is what we're waiting for.
Ah, okay.
There we go. Yeah, so the secret word to open the door is hidden go seek.
Why am I not surprised?
Because this game has the joke range of a Saturday morning cartoon. Now, in the original SCA, you had to remember that and you had to type it. Alright. Bye, buddy. So this is how a wizard solves problems. Yatta diddly dum.
Just like a wizard, having no sense of right or wrong.
Oh! Oh no!
Yep, it seems you've been knifed.
Alright. Teach me to not make a safety save. Get the note.
That's like 2 hours. Or an hour and a half. I forget. I guess like that long. Also, I wasn't aware you could run.
Yes. It's a good way to slam headfirst into a combat scenario. So until you're ready for just doing regular combat, I don't really recommend it, but... Let's go ahead and make our safety save here. Brigands.
Still important.
Yeah. So the reason we died there, by the way, is we actually came from the wrong direction. If you go down far enough here, you will go down south rather than going out west. Uh-oh, Saurus. Hold on. Dinosaur combat. I have destroyed the dinosaur. There's no treasure on this dinosaur. Come on. Midday. Okay. Save brigands. There. Get through this conversation. Bandit guy walks off. Wizards have no sense of right and wrong. There. Now let's walk off in the right direction this time. Okay, we have to go the long way around. Oh, that's such an annoying way around. Alright. No time, Mr. Centaur. Oh, hey, buddy. Alright, and now we have the key. Guns. Quickly to the brigands. Turn off run mode.
Oh no, we're not strong enough.
Are you kidding me?
Careful, it's aggressively bouncing.
Okay, good. Training on the rock gave us just enough strength to open the rock door. Didn't realize there was a strength check there. Doing a quick check here, see what my magic levels are. I still got 47 points of magic. That's good. A mighty Minotaur. Hold. Okay. Stand to the side of the door. Do not ring the doorbell on the magic, or on the bandit fortress.
Yeah, that sounds like a bad idea.
Okay. And here is inside the fortress, which is where most of the Sierra Adventure game puzzles were stored. They were all stolen by the bandits, you see.
That's probably for the best.
Alright, well, let's go forward then.
Ah, the old rug over pit trick.
Alright, well, let's just go around here. Oh no, a tripwire! And the ants work from above. Okay. So the real way through here is go to the side. Click on the eyeball. So that you do not trigger the tripwire. Cross over the plank that says cross here, because that is actually not the trap. Look at the dark rope here to avoid the second tripwire, and then we can go in. Make another save here. Okay. Close and bar the door so that we can't get anybody coming in here. Yeah, you see they all just clamber over there. Oh no! Okay.
Yeah, these things happen.
Come in here. Close the door. Come in here. Close the door. Do not step up there to trigger those bandits. Around here. Okay, think of the number the developers are thinking of. Walk in here. Close the door. Pathfinding? That one wasn't on me. That was just the game. You see, if you click over here, that doesn't count.
Ah.
Okay, hold on a second. Okay. They've left. Touch that. Larry Moe and Curly show up.
Yep.
Okay. The trick is to know the timing of when you can move safely. So you have to bar the door. You have to wait for the guys to show up down here. Now when they're walking off, move the chair in front of the door. Can't get through there once they're running.
I would assume it's something to do with dropping the chandelier.
Yep. Chair in front of the door. Then the Three Stooges come in.
Should stop this brigand somehow.
As a magic user with Flame Dart, I thought they were going to have me light the candles with Flame Dart. This was not the case. Door's blocked. Okay, timing is...
Oh, I see. Now they have to actually move around to where the chandelier actually is.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Yes, I know the trick. It's getting you to recognize that I'm doing the trick is the problem. Okay. Walk over here. The brigands go over there. Bar the door. Top of the candelabra. Okay. There we go. Alright, now you might be asking, that was a pretty, infuriating puzzle to try and... God damn it. Okay, so you might have been noticing that was a pretty infuriating puzzle. Allow me to introduce you to the next infuriating puzzle.
Oh, there's a box over there.
This, in case you have not noticed, is the Jester. Or the Wizard. The Warlock that the bandits have.
No, that's me. It's labeled right there.
That seems like the first two letters of a name.
And yeah, for those in the cheap seats who did not pick up on it yet, Elsa's the bandit leader.
Yep.
Okay. We've gotten the points for speaking with Yorick. Let's see. So this entire room is just filled to the brim with Sierra adventure traps. I think they were having a fire sale. Now I must do the most difficult thing in the world. Walk to the right. Come out the dog door. This is not me testing doors. There is an order you have to go through the doors in. Ow, soup can.
Dunk.
Six. Immediately get out of the way. Okay. If you go through the wrong door, you are flung through a very annoying animation.
Ah.
Okay, so it is entirely possible to fight the brigand leader and kill them. And defeat the entire purpose of us coming to the brigand camp. Or we can just do this thing that we did in, like, the start of the second thing. And just throw the Dispel Potion at her. Yes, we know that you are Elsa von Spielberg. Yes, he was enchanted to believe that she was the child of a brigand.
I don't have to be a brigand anymore, but I still want to be, Shank.
Yeah. Shit, yeah, but then that happened.
Yeah, but being a brigand's awesome, right?
Yay! Of course you got lost in your goddamn funhouse maze. I also love Jester wordplay. He's got just the right amount of camp. And yes, yes, yes. Now, she says there's 2 healing potions in here. We're not here for the healing potions. We're here for the most important item in the game. Yes, 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 I know. So we need the mirror. We need the 2 healing potions, and then we need to get out of here. And there's the Antwerp. Okay, we have completed the second of 3 magical quests.
Da, da,
Oh, yeah.
da, da.
Now there's only one thing left to do. Go prank Baba Yaga. Which I'm sure will have no repercussions. By the way, here's the Goblin training camp.
Ah.
I know it well, having ground there for so long. Hut of Brown, now go the fuck away. So notably, everything else we can do here is blocked, except for getting into our inventory. And it's just long enough to get the magic mirror out. Haha! We have inflicted the frog status effect. Earth, wind, and fire, back to the Shire.
Yeah.
It's got chicken feet and really bad GIF wings.
That makes it pretty terrible.
Aw, boo, narrator, boo. That's a bad one. And here is the credits. And this is the technically best ending we can get. I say technically
Back
because...
door.
Yeah, I say technically because there are some things we didn't do, and there are some things that I really didn't feel like doing before we ended this. I could have gone and, wasted time and gotten to night and fought a Cheetar and a Manta. And things like that. That's where we're missing the points, is all the things we didn't kill. The Minotaur is worth points, the Cheetar is worth points, and the Manta Ray is.
Well, it makes no sense.
The export from this game only cares if you scored above 255. If you scored above 255, it is considered that you got the best ending in Quest for Glory 1. And yes, it turns out that the Katas from Shapir and Abdullah Du, the guy who was stuck here because of the snows, just have a magic carpet.
Sure.
So,
Sure, why not?
So we're flying off into the next adventure. You've completed Quest for Glory 1, so you want to be a hero. And yeah, one of the big things about this game is there is replayability to a certain point. Some of the stuff is different. There are certain things that we just never get to see as a magic user.
Yeah.
We're not going to be doing all of the playthroughs or anything.
And make sure to write a insert a writable disk into your floppy drive so you can save your winning hero.
Okay. Now, the nice thing is that there is technically not an official VGA remake of Quest for Glory 2. There's a fan one that got made, but part of the fan one is you can import a character from Quest for Glory 1, and the exports from it
Work for 3.
work for 3. That's one of the reasons I decided to do this in the first place, because if I couldn't use the VGA version of 2, I was not putting myself through the CGA version of 2. Because the CGA version of 2 is really gnarly to do, because it has timed quests.
Ah.
Now, as far as what we're going to be doing, the video for the fighter playthrough got a little bigger in scope than I was thinking. So basically what we're going to do is we're not going to be doing Quest for Glory 2 immediately. I figured this is going to be like an in-between game we play, as sort of a palate cleanser.
Yeah.
And when we come back to Quest for Glory, the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to learn about another humble young hero who came to the Valley of Spielberg, that being Arthur the Fighter, who has more of an arc through these games than most of the other character types do. In that Arthur the Fighter will one day become a mighty paladin. And certainly won't do all of the things that get you barred from being a paladin.
Do you have an oath? Do you follow it? Good enough.
I won't have made the oath when I did the things.
Doesn't count then.
Yeah, there you go. Anyway, bit of a short session tonight. As always, what are your guys' thoughts? Shiv, we'll start with you. I know you guys probably don't have much, but...
It's a Sierra game from this era, so
yeah,
it's not bad. It's it's the same level of kludge and occasional bullshit as like King's Quest was, so it is nice that there's kind of like multiple ways you can play through the game depending what class you play as. So it does have a bit of replayability in that regard. So that's cool.
Yeah, it's definitely setting you great on a curve because yeah, this is an older video game. I can't really judge it based on like any modern standards.
Right. And part
Yeah,
of what
like,
we're seeing
I was just playing Baldur's Gate 3. This game is garbage. This is not Baldur's Gate 3. But that's not really a fair comparison.
Yeah. A lot of what you're seeing here is also them coming back and polishing it. Quest for Glory 1's VGA remake was done around the time that Quest for Glory 3 was being made. So by this time, they had learned all the stuff that they wanted to polish. They had known all the things they wanted to go back and fix in Quest for Glory 1, apart from moving it over to the much better Sierra generic adventure game toolset. This is a part of my childhood. This is one of the first games I ever played with my dad on a 486 computer, figuring all this stuff out without GameFAQs, without a guide, and it's kind of just burned in my brain because of that. The others aren't as nostalgic for me, although I do hold a soft spot for 3 because it's does everything that Quest for Glory 1 VGA does, but better, because they've had 2 games to refine it. And Quest for Glory 4, because Quest for Glory 4, they had the voice actors in to actually do voices, and most of them ad-libbed their lines.
Okay.
This led to some hilarity that we will see when we get to Quest for Glory 4. But yeah, I enjoyed it, even though there were a lot of like skill checks I didn't remember. Like I said, I haven't played the Magic User playthrough all the way through. It's the only one I haven't. Mine was the fighter, and my dad's was the thief. When we first learned that the way to train lockpicking was to train lockpicking up to a certain level so you don't die when you try and use it on yourself, and then you're able to pick your nose to train your lockpicking. That was kind of the high
You just like puncture your brain and kill
yeah,
yourself.
if you have a low enough lockpicking skill, when you use the lockpicks on yourself, you puncture your brain and die. But anyway, thank you for joining us on our short Sound Goblin gaming session tonight. Join us on Sunday when we'll be continuing through what may very well be the best AU that has ever been created for Gundam in Iron-Blooded Orphans. Join us on Monday for more Pokemon Scarlet and Scarlet Wonder Trade. Join us on Tuesday for the continuing adventures of Baldur's Gate Murder Palooza.
Hey, we're being good in the Baldur's Gate run.
Baldur's Gate, the resistance of Murder Palooza.
We are actively resisting the urge to kill.
We are, in fact, resisting the urge to kill. We do get a
There's still
sweet
a lot of killing.
There's still a lot of killing. But ours is the socially acceptable killing, where we're killing, like, brigands and stuff.
Yeah, goblins and such. They all raided a town.
And,
not eviscerating bards that come into our camp in our sleep.
well, I mean, not past the 1. We did 1 just as a treat.
I fear forever romance in that run.
And join us on next Thursday for when we'll be doing something?
Something.
Something.
Yep, something indeed.
Anyway, I've been the Krampus.
I've been Shiv.
And I'm Vincent.
Alright, have a good one, everyone. And remember, with an Adventurer's Correspondence Course subscription, anyone can be a hero.